He does. Have a seat.
Greetings, travelers, and welcome to this most holy place. For this is the place where the greatest act of cruelty and the greatest act of love happened all at the same time. You see, I know because I was here. I saw it all. I was part of it. I was cool. I made fun of Jesus. I spat in his face. I laughed at him. I helped put him on this cross, and I saw him die. But you see, now I know that Jesus is the greatest man ever. And even more than a man, he is the Son of God. He was a criminal by Roman law, but not by God's law. I was not simply crucifying a criminal. I was killing an innocent man. On that day, at the 6th hour, at noon, darkness came over all the land, and it lasted for 3 hours. Can you imagine darkness over all the land in the middle of the day? And at the 9th hour, at 3 o'clock, on that cross, Jesus uttered a loud cry and breathed his last breath. At that very moment, the veil of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. I was standing right in front of Jesus. I saw him take his last breath. That's when I knew truly this man was the Son of God. He was guilty of no sin. He was only guilty of being perfectly righteous, the spotless Lamb of God. That day, the guilty one was me. I was guilty of sin before a holy God. This cross represents the perfect man, Jesus, taking our sin upon him so that you and I will not be guilty before God. Is not that the greatest act of love? Jesus, who knew no sin, became sin for us so that we might have the righteousness of God in our hearts. Today, you received a small token, a cross. Take this cross with you. Let this cross remind you of the guilty judgment Jesus took upon himself when you and I were the ones who really deserved it. After Jesus was crucified, they took him down from this cross and laid his body in a tomb not far from here. Please, travelers, I encourage you, go there, find some of his followers, and hear the rest of this story.
Okay, travelers, let us go. I know a place. Jesus was buried very close to here. After he